You got a little man bun? You got a little dog bun? Pip.
You're horrible to him.
Oh God.
You deserve it. Come here, baby. I'll make your ears better. Come here. Hi.
Oh, look at his dog bun.
No. Get
Dog
it
bun.
off. Get it off. Hi. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I couldn't save you.
You ruined my fun. Hey, what's going on, ladies and gents? Before this gets started, I'm going to let you know I'm going to be streaming tonight. So if you watch this a day late, sorry, maybe I'll announce more streams later, but I need to at least stream once a week, and so tonight is the night, and not sure if it's going to be Banjo or something else. Maybe we'll plan something bigger to finish off Banjo-Kazooie, because we are almost done, and then we can finish up maybe this weekend. But tonight, I get home at, we do, and then we 7 PST, I will be able to stream. I might start a little bit early. Who knows? Keep a watch out for your sub box and your emails or notifications or whatever. Anyway, enjoy the rest of Heads Off. We watched Suicide Squad. Spoiler alert! See you guys. So, Snips and I are down in Hollywood, headed to the Chinese theater. We're going to see Suicide Squad. No matter what the critics say and the reviews say, I'm gonna go make our own decisions about it. And so, as you can see, traffic is great, and we're moving along just fine. But we're headed to our parking garage, and I'll see you guys after the movie. We'll let you know what we thought about it ourselves. See you then. All right, so we finally found a spot after waiting on a bunch of people to back out, and they still haven't left. Another car pulled out, so we were able to find a spot. We were heading upstairs and outside to the Hollywood Walk of Fame.
Yep. And it's a rule of law, I think it should be in LA. Like, anyone visiting, if someone's waiting behind you to get out of your parking space, they're not trying to be rude, it's just the fact parking here sucks.
Yeah, so when you find an opening, I mean, you gotta go for it.
You gotta take it. You gotta seize that opportunity.
There's one right there. Seize it. Seize the carp.
Seize the cart.
Seize the park and seize the carp. And we're walking where the red carpet usually goes right now. Right up those stairs. There it is. Pretty cool. We just watched The Little Prince this morning. Pretty sure that is the airplane from it. If you haven't seen it, I suggest watching it, but prepare yourself for feelings and really, really deep thoughts. Here we are. So we got down here a little early, and I walked into a sushi place. It ended up being a sushi bowl. So I've got like a bowl of rice and fish. I'll see how this goes. Octopus, salmon, green onion, fish eggs. Delicious.
So gross.
So, we just got, well, I mean, we got done watching Suicide Squad and ran to the mall because I needed coffee. And we figured we would share our thoughts on the movie. So you have time to leave now.
Go with our blessing.
Alright, you should have left by now if you don't want to hear anything.
Yep, spoiler alerts. We have feelings. We need to share them. Spoiler alerts.
Overall, I would say that it was disappointing.
Yeah.
As a whole, I would say that it did not deliver where I thought it was going to or how it should have. Starting with, they titled the movie wrong. It should have been The Adventures of Will Smith _ Suicide Squad.
Yeah.
Because he was a huge part of the movie. Well, actually, that's, even I'm phrasing that wrong. He was not a huge part of the movie. They just gave him a ton of screen time. Like his subplot of being Deadshot didn't have any bearing on the whole thing.
They wrote some really great stuff for his character, and he did very well. These 4 other characters that had no chance of being developed because they were fodder. They were camera fodder. And
literally, one guy had almost no lines and dies immediately for no reason. And I know why. There's a deleted scene with his backstory that kind of makes you hate him. And so that when he dies, there's a little bit more of a retribution. Okay, Harley Quinn. Thoughts on Harley Quinn? Go for it.
I actually really enjoyed Harley Quinn. But I felt it was... This might come down to editing. I felt that both hers and Joker's story, and they are one story, is so deeply disconnected by the deleted scenes and the editing that I don't feel like I actually saw the full picture. She was fun, and Margot Robbie did a great job as Harley Quinn. She was a good Harley Quinn.
Yeah, maybe it did come down to editing or writing for me. Like,
there was a lot of hack job in this.
Like, there were a ton of moments where I was like, oh, she was funny, and that thing she said, like, I like, that was dark in the right way and whatever. But then there were other moments where it just felt just shoehorned in, and it was awful.
Yeah. Yeah. I feel like she was cheated a little bit.
What I had heard was Harley Quinn saves this movie, and the Joker was great. And those were like the 2 like redeeming factors for me. No, like, Harley Quinn did not save this movie. Was she good for the most part? Yes. But there were a couple times where I was like, I don't know what you're doing right now. The Joker is like a different character in each of his scenes.
Yeah.
And maybe that was a conscious choice of like, he is this random guy that can handle all these situations with his different personalities or whatever, but it didn't connect. It didn't connect for me. His laugh, great Joker laugh, very creepy. He
just gave
weird.
me the creeps.
Yeah, he just gave you the creeps, exactly.
Like,
where I was just
severe
like,
case of the creeps.
Let's not. Like, you just go that way.
Just don't touch me.
Like, I didn't feel like I had to run for my life. I just wanted to be out of the room.
Yeah. And I like Jared Leto as an actor. He's in a lot of stuff that I enjoy. I think he might have been a little too lost in this one to really ground himself. But it wasn't bad. It was just a very different take of Joker, which isn't bad. Just very, very different.
It has been done better.
Yeah.
Amanda Waller was the redeeming factor for the movie for me. She was perfect. She was scary. She was in control. She was cold.
That woman is cold.
She was the redeeming factor of the movie for me, but I can't even say redeeming factor because it didn't redeem the whole movie. Like, she was the best part of the movie for me. From like my time watching like Justice League and Justice League Unlimited, that Amanda Waller taken to the extreme in the dark DC movieverse that they've got going on, like, bam, they nailed it. The rest of it kind of just fell for me. I don't know.
Yeah, I agree.
As far as like most of the critiques and the reviews of this movie that I've seen or heard about, the one that is the most true is that the movie is just one trailer. It's just a giant trailer.
Oh my god.
But I mean, I can't say that it's the only movie that is like that. Like Man of Steel and Batman v Superman both suffer from having no pacing, or having the wrong pacing, or no deviations or variable in the pacing.
Right.
Because pacing is just the speed at which things move. And it moves, but it never slows down. The first thing it slows down on is a shot of a cell phone with 5 words on it, and then you can read that like 12 times before they finally cut away, and it's like, we get it. Like, what are we waiting on? And I was like, why is that the first time that I feel the movie slow down, is while we're looking at a cell phone? It was just, it was very, very obvious that they handed this over to a trailer company to have it edited.
Yeah.
And I think it was a very bad choice. It was a very, very bad choice to do that. There were moments that I was like, this is working. I like this. I'm having fun, and this is scary, or this is exciting. And then immediately after that, they would do something dumb and completely undercut themselves and ruin the moment, or ruin whatever was going on. There were a couple times where a couple of the Suicide Squad members would like band together. They're like, all right, we're gonna take off. This is our time to shine. Yeah. And then it just like falls flat, and you don't really feel like they were committed to it. There is a moment where one of them runs away. I'm not gonna tell you when or how. One of them, like, they're giving their freedom. Like, the guy that's controlling them is like, you're free to go, whatever, like, I'm done. And he immediately gets up and runs out of the room. leaves. Done. He's been talking about leaving since the beginning of the movie.
Yeah.
Doesn't want to be there. The next shot, the next scene, the next shot is him walking with them in a slow-mo toward the badass action scene that's about to happen. It's like, there's no continuity. And they made it very obvious that he left. They made it so obvious that he left, and then he was right there. Sorry.
You guys weren't there in the theater, but I felt the rage pulse through him when this moment happened, and I just kind of like, all right, he's done. He's officially done with his movie.
One of the moments where I started just laughing at the movie.
Yeah.
And a satellite blows up. We immediately cut to an important-looking white man saying, "That's one of our main satellites." And it cuts away to like shit getting blown up on the ground. And it cuts to another important white man going, "How did she know where the secret facility was?" It's like, we don't need to know that. Blowing up satellites is a bad thing. Blowing up anything on the ground is a bad thing. We don't need you to be like, "Oh no, this is real bad." Like, we understand that she's destroying things. And so I just started laughing. I started laughing at all the crap. From there on, I just laughed because it was ridiculous. Suicide Squad, #1 comedy of all time.
There are some movies where you can have a bad story and still have a lot of fun, but this movie was just kind of distracting in its odd choices. We should have gone to the $3 movie theater for this one.
Yeah.
But, yeah.
Go have your own opinion. Or if you've seen it, then, tell us what you think in the comments. What are you doing?
Suicide Squad. Oh, it was a truck.
Why are you driving like the...
There's a truck that was literally just kind of puttering through the intersection. It's not the greatest thing.
Running out of gas? Like,
we have to stop at the gym.
What?
We have to stop at the gym.
Oh, yeah. So expect gym vlogs and progress. That's one of our next big things is we're going to start going to the gym because we set a wedding date and we want to look good for our wedding. So.
You know what I like? I like being on my exercise bike and watching Crunchyroll.
Not sponsored by Crunchyroll.
Sponsor. And it's much easier for me to focus on powering through pedaling up a virtual hill if I have cheerful Japanese high school girls cheering me on in my head. Is that so wrong? I don't think that's wrong. It's not wrong.
I don't know. I don't think you're wrong.
Thank you. Thank you for understanding me. Oh, I finally got to see the Wonder Woman trailer on the big screen, and I'm even more excited about that now.
I've been hearing bad things about that too. I'm worried.
I'm not worried. I have faith in this director.
Yeah.
I am excited. I'm excited.
I don't know who's editing it.
Good point.
That's what I'm worried
But
about.
the thing is, the director is from The Hurt Locker.
Yeah.
I'm excited about that. And I'm not a Wonder Woman fan. In this, I feel like she's truly getting represented as a badass.
Yeah.
Like, she's a legit Amazonian warrior. And Robin Wright is in it. So I'm totally gonna go see this movie. Because I've had a thing for Princess Buttercup forever. I've always loved her. Buttercup and Wesley forever.
Go see Princess Bride.
Yeah, go see Princess Bride.
There you go.
It's been out since, the year before I was born, but
Go see it while it's hot.
yeah, go see it.